Everyone, welcome to Select to Go. Thank you for joining us today. Happy Friday. The first item we have up here is the Openero. This comes in gold or silver, and it comes in this nice gift box just like this. Included with this charging base, foil cutter, and a mini USB cable. This charging base simply has an outlet here in the back, so you just plug that in, and there's two magnetic points here which attach to the base, and that's how it charges. One full charge is good to open up to 60 bottles of wine. Again, it's a fully automated opening system, so all you need to do is simply press down lightly. The inner sensor will sense the pressure and begin operating the cork inside. You may want to hold the glass just to ensure it doesn't start spinning. And once it's done, simply turn it sideways. Once you turn it sideways, you hear the cork start running again, and that dispenses just like that. And then you can put it right back on your base. Silver has the same operation. Simply push down lightly. And it'll stop automatically. When it stops, simply turn it sideways. You may have to wait a second or two for that. And there it is. Very simple. And again, you put it right back on your base. In the event that the cork possibly gets stuck in there, if you don't turn it sideways, you just return it back to the base. There is an emergency button at the top here, so if you hold the emergency button down for about 5 seconds, that does also activate the corkscrew in the bottom, so that helps to get the cork out if for some reason it does happen to become stuck in there. You will also receive this quick start guide. It is double-sided, and what this shows is just a quick setup and also specifications of the product. So just to go over the quick start, so of course you want to fully charge the Openero before use. It does come with some charge, but of course you want to have it charged fully so you can get the full 60 bottle use out of it. Again, it does come with the foil cutters, and the foil cutters can adjust to any size bottle top, and these are very sharp, so make sure you don't touch that. There is also a hands-off warning at the bottom there. If a cork or something gets stuck in there, you definitely do not want to put your fingers in there, because again, it does have a pressure sensor inside, so any pressure on the inside will cause the corkscrew to start activating, and you do not want to have your finger in there when that happens. Step 3, of course, is to hold down the bottle when you're going to use the Openero, because you don't want the bottle to start spinning. And again, you just simply press down lightly. And close. And then you go sideways. And there's the cork there. Super easy. Takes about 20 seconds to open the bottle, even with the foil cutter. Great if you have arthritis or anything like that. Takes all of the hard work out of it. The other specifications, so it does use 3.7 volts. Maximum power is 20 watts, and as stated earlier, it can open up to 60 bottles of wine on a full charge. The next product offering that they have for the wine series is the Vinredance. Now the Vinredance is an electric wine aerator. This aerator allows you to aerate your wine within 1 to 3 minutes and just has a single button operation. This also comes in either the silver or the gold, and it does come with its own stand here as well. So when you're done using it, you don't have to worry about putting it in a drawer and making sure the pieces stay together. You can simply leave it on your counter just like that. Very simple to put together or take apart. So this is a top cover here. It does operate using 2 AAA batteries. You simply put it into the top here and then replace the cover. When you first receive it, the tube will not be attached, so you do need to just quickly attach that as well. Very easy. You just put it on here, give it a twist, and that is ready to go. We have this one here, and as you can see, there is also an LED light on the inside, and you can see all those lovely bubbles there from the aerating. If you hold down the button for about 5 seconds, that'll begin the aeration for 1 minute. If you depress it 2 more times, that'll go for 2 minutes. And if you do 3 times, that will go for a total of 3 minutes. And now usually you want to aerate for about 30-45 minutes to an hour, which can take time if you're using, a regular decanter, or if you're just letting the bottle sit so that you can aerate. The importance of having an electric aerator is ease of use and durability. So even if you're an occasional wine drinker or you're hosting parties, again, this completes the process that would normally take about 30 minutes or so in 1 to 3 minutes. And for cleaning, it's a breeze. All you do is simply take apart the tube, run it under some warm water, let it dry out, and you just put it right back on your base. And the Vinner Dance also comes in its own special box. So there's the unit and the stand and the tube there. And this does come again in the silver or the gold, so you can get a matching set with the Openero. So it's a great gift idea. One thing I forgot to mention, they all also come with a 1-year warranty card and a full-on user manual that just has more details about safety precautions, setup, installation, operating, maintenance and care, and then also the contact information for Linkstyle. Linkstyle is always available if you need any help. They do provide the warranty. Always happy to help with, troubleshooting, replacements, anything that you need. Battery life lasts actually really long because the AAAs can go for quite some time. It's not specified here exactly how much aeration, but again, that would depend on if you're doing it for 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 3 minutes, and how many bottles of wine you add. And this is a 3-in-1, as the name suggests, trio vino. So it is a pourer, aerator, and wine preserver. It's fully electric, has a special charger, so you will want to hang on to this. This does come in the box, and it charges from the outside like that. Again, what you'll want to do when you first get it and you're preparing to use it is you will want to give it a full charge up to 100%. It does have the indicator light at the top. When it's charged, to turn it on, simply press the start button. When you first push the start button, it will start cycling on the LED light. It cycles through the battery life, the air temperature, and KPAs. KPAs are kilopascals, and what that is the pressure inside the bottle. For optimal shelf life of your wine once it's opened, you want to have it at -50 kPAs, and the Trio Vino is programmed to run every 10 minutes to check the pressure inside the bottle, and if it's less than 50 or more than -50 kPAs, excuse me, it will run the vacuum again automatically. This will preserve a bottle of wine for up to 10 days, so if you don't finish your wine right away, you don't have to take it out, put it in a new place, you can just leave it just like this, and it'll be ready for the next time you need to pour. Again, when you're setting or viewing your presets, simply press the top button. That'll cycle through time, temperature. Let me pull this one out and show you this. So there is the temperature in Celsius, the battery life, and the KPAs. Since I just pulled it out of the bottle, I don't know if you could hear all the pressure came out, so that is showing 0 KPAs. This is the plus and minus sign here, so you can adjust the milliliters. And the smallest is 50. Highest is 9.99, so if you really want to get a big drink, you can definitely do that. You can either press it like this, or if you hold it down, it will cycle pretty quickly for you as well. So again, your guests can adjust if they want more or less wine. If you're aerating something else, such as scotch or cognac, of course you want to dispense a little bit less. Once you select that, you push the dispense button twice. And here comes the wine. And as it pours, it is also aerating the wine. So it is pushing air through. And the spout also has an anti-spill function, so you can see there's a small drop that goes right back inside, so you don't have to worry about any drips. It's mess-free. You won't have the little red wine stains on your white shirts anymore, or on your tablecloths, which is very nice. If you have any guests that tend to make a mess, it's always good. And the great thing is, you don't have to control the pours for anyone if they have different size glasses, or if they prefer a smaller glass versus a larger glass. They can always minimize how much wine comes out. The smallest ml is 55, so that's what I'm going to here now. And it goes up to $9.99, so it really, if you want to really have a drink. So this is now 50 mLs. Again, it's automatic. You want to be as close to the spout as possible to avoid any splashing. And there it goes, it stops automatically. And again, you can see there's a little drip that wants to come out, but it gets sucked right back up. So you can avoid, again, damaging your white shirts, brown shirts, your tablecloths, your table, anything like that. And also with that, so it'll last for 10 days. Again, it comes in silver or gold. So again, it matches perfectly with the Openero. You can open your wine, pour your wine in about a minute. It's just a touch of a button, very simple. You don't need to turn it off. You don't need to take it off of the bottle. When you want to clean it, what we recommend is keep an old empty wine bottle, rinse it out with water, and after you finish your wine, simply put this onto the water bottle of wine and then run it through. That'll clean out the insides. And then also what you can do, but for cleaning, you can also rinse out the tube. This portion is waterproof, but of course you don't want to put it, for example, in the dishwasher or anything like that, so you can simply rinse this out, give this a wipe with a warm rag, and that's about it for cleaning. Makes it super simple as well. Again, it's a 3-in-1, so you get all three, the aerator, preserver, and quarter in one. And again, it comes in the gold or the silver. If for some reason, like how I just took it off now, and you need to repressurize it, you can push the start button 2 times. Oh, this isn't the one I took off. It's already at -50, so it'll be this one. And it's cycling. It's at 0 kPAs. Push this twice. And now that is vacuum sealing right there. And now you'll notice this one did not start vacuum sealing on its own, although we've been here for about 10 minutes now, because the kPAs in the bottle are still at -50. So it will check that every 10 minutes, and it will run this vacuum as you're hearing now to ensure that inside the bottle is at -50 kPAs. Again, you don't have to set anything for that. That's already programmed in there. The only settings you need to change are the milliliters that are being poured out. You can get a beautiful gift set for about $100. You know, gift for yourself, gift for a loved one, gift for your mom, gift for your dad, girlfriend, cousin, uncle, any of the wine lovers in your life. If you're an aspiring sommelier, these would be great to have. Again, the Openero goes for about 60 bottles of wine. The Trio Vino has a very long battery life because, again, it does preserve your wine for up to 10 days, and that's with the vacuum sealer constantly running, or at least please reach out. Again, we're going to have another live showing next Friday. It's either going to be at around 11 a.m. Pacific time, between 11 and 12 Pacific time, or we may do again in the afternoon between 3 and 4. Look out for the thumbnail. If you like and subscribe to the page, you will get an alert from Amazon when the live is going